Puntland state is located in the northeast of Somalia. It is here that the EU, through a consortium of development partners, has supported an integrated approach to development in education.
The EU is therefore our main donor, particularly in education, and this support has resulted in remarkable achievements in the access of the education in the Puntland state of Somalia.
Education is Light project aimed to support education through capacity building of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education, improving quality and access to education.
The project was addressing mainly three key areas: weak technical and institutional capacity of the Ministry of Education. The second challenge was low access across all levels, particularly in primary education. The third was the issue of poor quality.
In a bid to improve access to education, Education is Light worked with the Education Gender Unit in Garowe, Puntland, to create awareness on the importance of girls' education. In partnering with the National Gender Unit, the project reached girls even in far-flung areas, driving up enrollment numbers among girls.
We achieved to conduct statewide and regional-wide campaigns of gender awareness campaigns in all regions of Puntland on importance of girls' education.
In primary, we exceeded our target by 43% for the females. In secondary by 37%, NFU was the highest subsector for females, where we surpassed the target by 91% and TVET by 54%. So this is just for females.
To ensure retention and completion of school among the girls, unique measures were taken by the project to build the girls' confidence in school, improving their participation.
In addition to programs even at the school level, we have set up in a number of schools the Girl-Friendly Space, or the GFS. It's a proven way of helping increase access to education for girls, because it's a separate facility within the school that is just designed for them, for their own comfort, for their own relaxation sometimes, and for their own, to bring them together so that they can discuss issues that are particularly relevant to them.
Access to education was greatly increased by supporting the non-formal education centers. Over 90% of the students in these centers were women, an unintended success met by the project.
xarumaha barnaamijku taageero waa 48 xarumood. Totalka dhigta bartayaasha waa 10,257 guud ahaan. waxaa haweena 9,396, waxaa rag ah 861, waxaa u badan haween. sababta ay ugu badnatayna waxa weeye xarumahaas macallinku.
There are a lot of young women and young men who could not have chance to join formal education, who joined it or who benefited from this, and non-formal education. And then when they complete level 4, they directly join to formal education.
Due to war, many young people in Somalia did not have the chance to go to school as children, limiting their chances at employment as adults. The EU-funded project supported technical vocational education training to improve skills among youth in Puntland, giving them a better chance as they seek employment.
75% they are unemployed. So some of these unemployed youth join to piracy, others join to Al-Shabaab, others migrated to different countries in the world. We believe that to tackle this problem and to great opportunity for these unemployed youth is to train them vocational skills. The center trained more than 2,000 unemployed youth. More than 75% they get a job.
With over 24,000 learners reached, retention in schools is a major achievement for the project. Education is Light has enabled many young Somalis in Puntland to secure a more promising future by allowing them to access education at whatever stage they may be in life. A true chance at a brighter future. The EU, through a consortium of partners, supports education in Somalia.
The school improvement plans and school supervision systems and the skills of supervisors, other headquarters of the ministry and other regions. Those areas are the areas the ministry has developed because of the support we have received from this project.
Monitoring of progress. You made a school improvement plan. Where are you at against your own plan, your own commitments? And this is where the ministry comes in terms of following up.
The success of this project can be attributed to the consideration of each key player in the education sector in Puntland. Well-trained teachers are critical in developing high standards in education. This is why support for the Garowe Teacher Training College was critical for securing quality of education in the region. Over 100 teachers have been trained and over 70 still in training at this college.
Garowe Teachers Education College is a college that offers teacher education from short course up to bachelor degree and is a public institution governed by the Puntland government and the Ministry of Education.
The college has received support in the library services to ensure that all trainees can access information through the e-granary system.
The e-granary is a system of a library which works as an offline. Instead of going and access to the internet, it helps the students to access the e-granary offline. It contains a huge amount of information, books, online videos, documents, everything you can need from a library. So I think this one has helped the students a lot, and that's the way mostly it works.
Consideration of gender in development can secure sustainability and ensure inclusion for most community members. For this reason, many of the teachers trained are women. This is because female teachers are important in the completion of girls' education. Female teachers have a hand in not only teaching the girls but nurturing them, allowing them to share their concerns in a safe space.
I like to be a teacher because it's very interesting. When you share ideas with the children, they give you a lot of energy and a fresh idea. And also there's a very thing that I believe, when you teach a student, a young student, you will be younger forever.
The development of standardized curriculums for Puntland through the Education is Light project has created better structures for learners and for quality assurance. Data collection and information management through the Education Management Information System (EMIS) EMIS allows the Ministry of Education and Higher Education to make sound judgment in all development processes in the sector.
Care under waxbarashada waa iftiin sought to improve collaboration with the Ministry of Education, who are the lead partners for this project. So we have a consortium office that is embedded within the ministry, and this ensures that the Ministry of Education has got direct access, first of all, to the implementing partner, plus it gives us a direct feel of what the stakeholders are expecting and what the stakeholders can benefit from the most. And sometimes it has managed to redirect our support in certain areas, and that means that we've done much more than we set out to do.
In the Joint Education Sector Review in Puntland in 2015, an action plan was developed by funding partners, community members, schools and the larger education sector in a bid to further education improvements in 2016. Garowe now stands as an example of how partnership and cooperation can lead to strong foundations for children and entire communities through education. The EU-funded Education is Light project aimed at supporting education in Puntland and achieved massive results within 2012-2015 period. One target within the project was to build the capacity of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education.
EU is the main donor to the education sector and other sectors like livelihood, security and health. Different stakeholders in Somalia express their acknowledgement and support to the EU and the EU project.
Several activities aim to strengthening the ministry in a bid to ensure a well-founded education system in the region.
The project is supported across the different levels of the education system. Really, it has been a great contribution to all the different age groups of the education system in Puntland. The project has supported primary, technical education, non-formal education and higher education.
One key function that was supported was the financial system, which is now fully automated using QuickBooks, a computerized accounting system.
Before it was very poor and very low in terms of record keeping and in terms of the skills of the staff who are working in the Department of Finance. The project was able to support us with technical assistance, with material, with trainings, sustained action that has helped us to come to a level where now our financial management capacity is at par with international levels.
Data is a good foundation for management and decision making. The support around data management through the Education Information Management System has allowed the ministry to make well-informed plans for development with partners.
We have been collecting the data for the primary schools for almost 3 years. That we can easily produce the trends of enrollments and also the retention rates. The second year, the EU project supported us to collect the data from the secondary schools. So we can also identify the trends for that for 2 years for the secondary schools.
With more children joining and staying in school, the project went a step further to ensure sound management structures within higher education.
The Ministry of Education, with support of the EU project, really developed higher education policy, and that policy has been validated and it is in use now. Universities has been trained on quality assurance improvements and also provided the quality assurance materials.
Another sector of the ministry which received support was the non-formal education sector. This was a novel idea to ensure that all sectors of the ministry received support for growth. Education is Light supported the streamlining of the education curriculum, ensuring that the examination process was more effective in the region. The project has not only built the capacity of the Ministry of Education and Higher Education in Puntland, but also provides a foundation for the children of Puntland to seek brighter futures.